Mm-mm.
I swear I uploaded it. I swear I uploaded the video.
Hey, we're live, right?
We're live.
Yeah,
We're live. Hey, welcome to episode. What was this? 285?
something like that.
Something like
It's
that.
not 300 for sure.
Not 300 or 265, 267. Hey, whatever. It's producer Fitz, man. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you good, Montel. 6'7".
This is my flu game, by the way. I think I'm sick.
Oh
Oh,
hell.
I got my
well,
Gatorade. I got my cough drops.
in the flu game, a lot of people don't know this. Michael Jordan also failed to upload a video in that first quarter, so now it's
That's
bounce back.
true.
It's your flu game. Yeah.
That's
So
true.
yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, so college football playoff semifinals. We got Ole Miss Miami going on right now, second quarter. Miami just scored minute 10-7, and then we've got NFL playoffs. This is great. Rob's he's working. But that's all right. He'll bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Uh,
busy man.
he's a busy man. I do want to talk. You hit the group chat that you and Rob had this betting strategy here, where you're going to bet all the mortgages. Here's hammering
I
it.
don't
So
know
who's
if this is
up?
a good strategy.
I when we get to it, I want to hear about it because you're always anti-betting. Now all of a sudden you get with Rob for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have to. I bet in moderation.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
You want?
bet
Do you
mortgage.
want the story? You want the story now?
Let's just do it. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
just do it. Well, first
Instantly.
let me get my Carolina Panther guy up there.
Mm.
So, at the beginning of football season, I put in like for this year I put in $100, and it was like this is my money for the year. Like if it runs out, it runs out. There's
Mm-hmm.
no like buying back in. And so half of it I like I do all my bets before I even look at odds. I just like on paper. I literally just think, all right, who's my MVP? Who's my so and so? Who's this? So then when I look at the odds, I can look and match it and go, well, this guy doesn't have great odds. I'm not going to put money on that. Like that just doesn't, you know. So anyway, my three bets I made before the season even started. I had Tua Tagovailoa, comeback player of the year. That was a miss. I had Derrick Henry for MVP. That was a miss.
Mm.
And I had Carolina Panthers to win the NFC South. And
Wow.
so all my money ran out because I was making little parlays and like none of them hit. And so I
Mm.
ran out of money by like week 10. I was like, all right, I'm done for the year. Like, no more betting. And then all of a sudden, I was getting excited because it was like, if the Panthers hit, I make $10. Like, I'm now back to
Exactly.
110
We
from the
up.
100 that I put in. So
We
I so
up.
I so I profited $10. So I could have pulled
Hey.
out, but Rob and I were texting. It's like, do we pull out or do we just put it all on the Steelers? Because what I said to Robert was, Aaron Rodgers will not lose this game. Somebody else might. I said, like, the defense might. But Aaron Rodgers has been in this situation before. It was his last game at Lambeau before he left, and the Lions spoiled. And he played like shit. I think he threw 2 picks that game. And I
You're,
was just
you're,
like, he will
you're
not
talking about
lose.
Ravens Steelers game, right?
Ravens Steelers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying Rodgers will not lose this game. And I was right. I thought Chris Boswell was going to lose that game. But anyway, so that hit. So we're up again. And it was just kind of like, I mean, why not just take the Panthers to win a playoff game? You know, we picked them, and again, this was before we even looked at the odds. We were like, I do think they could beat the Rams, and then we looked at the odds. It's like plus 300 odds. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I do think the 10.5 points. That's probably what we should have bet on because
Mm.
it's gonna be close. I don't know if the
How much
Panthers
you?
are gonna pull
What'd you
that.
put on? How much you put
We
on?
put whatever we won from the. Also, we put the bet in on the Steelers after the Ravens went up 7-0. So we got better odds.
Ooh.
We did like the live betting. So
Those
we
live
ended
bet.
up I think we put $451 on the Panthers.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? I'm just hearing Al Pacino. Every time I'm out, they pull me back in. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. It's
Again,
the gamble gods
but
pulling me
again,
back.
I look at it as it's really my original $100 I was already at zero. I didn't want to just profit $10 at that point. I was like, let's go big.
Go for broke.
You know.
I love that.
I like how you also had comeback Tua as comeback player of the year, and I'm not the only one he made look stupid.
Man, I thought that was a lock for sure.
Yeah. Well,
And I thought a running back was going to win the MVP this year.
Nah,
Even Jonathan Taylor, as that was going, I was like, man, I picked the
Dude.
wrong running back because I thought he was
stayed
rolling.
healthy. Yeah, man. I guess it's so hard for a running back to win.
It is so
you got to
hard.
be consistent week in and week out. It's tough. I guess we're talking about Tua, a guy that also was disappointed by Tua. Mike McDaniel gets fired today. The cocaine kingpin. I'm not surprised, but as a Bengals fan, I'm thinking, what the fuck are we doing? Let's fire Zach. Everyone's firing their coach. Like we're going to talk about Black Monday and the coaches being fired, but like McDaniel being fired, Harbaugh being fired, even more is getting fired. Like you start thinking, you're like, man, these are actually some pretty damn good coaches. The door. And like I look at Mike McDaniel, he's had really bad luck, but he's a guy that I think will hit as an OC and get another run 2 or 3 years down the road. I think he needs to take a step back, go as an OC, rack up buku numbers, and then he'll get another chance, I think.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I love this thing, by the way. Mike McDaniel joined the Dolphins, the Best Buy assistant manager, leaves Miami South Beach drug kingpin. What? I love it. But that is a good picture, right? Any thoughts about Mike getting fired, or we jump to Harbaugh too?
I don't know. There's just a bunch. There's a bunch of coaches.
There's so much.
I was trying to figure out how to jump around between them all real quick, but
yeah, Harbaugh being fired. This one surprised me. Like, yeah, you look at Baltimore. All right, they failed to make the playoffs. That's just because of a shitty kicker. Like, it is what it is. Maybe they should have got a little bit closer, but it was bad, Looper, right? But as a Cincinnati fan, like the news came out that we're keeping Zach Taylor and Duke Tomlin. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? And then the next day, the news breaks the Ravens fire Harbaugh. I'm like, that's a win for us. Like, at least a good coach is out of the division now. Like, I feel better about that.
Mm.
And that's when you know you probably fired the wrong guy. When your other division opponents go, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I have my qualms about all these coaches getting fired. It's cool that they're getting paid, but like I always wondered how it works where like you see a coach get fired and immediately they have calls the same day. Like even though you got fired, let me holler at you. Like right now, apparently Giants. I'm not even talking betting odds, but apparently the best bet for Harbaugh is the Giants somehow. I had a theory that maybe he might end up with the Falcons and then somehow bring Lamar. You know, that'd be cool. I got it. But that's probably not happening.
Fantasy world.
Yeah. Apparently they have been talking to Clint Kubiak. Trying to think who else got fired. Apparently Stefanski has been getting crazy calls too.
Which that's kind of weird to me. But I mean, he is a good coach though.
Yeah.
He just has.
And Robert Saleh is up next to be at the helm somewhere too, which is definitely deserved because he didn't get a fair shot. He didn't get a fair shot with the Jets.
No, he didn't. He got screwed. I think we talked about that when he got fired.
Yeah.
And to backtrack, like Devontae, you were saying, the amount of times these guys are fired, and in the next 10 minutes they get phone calls. Harbaugh had 7 teams offer him. One of the teams was Miami, who had yet to fire McDaniel. They fired him 24 hours after contacting him, which is wild, but it's the way we live.
Would John go join his brother Jim? Like, would that ever happen?
I think they're both two alphas.
They're two alphas.
But I think Jim is like big dog. There was a story about how like Jim had to whoop his ass at the beach. About in front of his family. So it's like, yeah, they're two alphas. So like it might be one of those things where like I don't want to go there because I know my big brother will try to little bow wow me in front of other grown men. It's probably his best bet not to go.
I don't know. They're both older now. You know, they've both been seasoned. John just was with the Ravens for a long time. Like I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
he was.
ready to go right into another place.
Mm.
And I feel like part of it is like it. I'm trying to think what the John Harbaugh firing's like. Maybe similar to. But it's not even similar to Sean Payton. I was gonna say Sean Payton, but
Yeah,
that
done.
was a total rebuild. Like the Drew Brees era was over.
Mm.
It's almost like Vrabel, but the Titans weren't as good as the Ravens.
Right.
Like,
It's
like
unnamed
talent. It's
territory.
just part of the Ravens. Their talent was so loaded, and they
Yeah.
were
Mm-hmm.
supposed to make a deep playoff run at some point, and they never have. Like they've just blown it. And then
That's
this
true.
year, just a total. I mean, they were the preseason favorite to
Yeah.
win the Super Bowl. There was a bet on like when will the Ravens' first loss be? Like people were betting on
Mhm.
that. Like
Yeah.
they'll be 5-0 before they lose. They'll be 10-0 before they lose.
That's a great call, Fitz. I did forget the preseason hype.
So
That's so
it's
true.
like this is a really it's just a it's a weird firing because it's more of a buildup of like the last 6 years maybe.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Six,
I
seven
think
years, if you will.
yeah, that guy. But like I think it. I can't. Oh, it's the Penn State. When Penn State fired Franklin, we talked about the grass is always greener. Penn State's about to find out that like, okay, you were consistently good. You didn't get over the hump of winning the championship. You were consistently good, and now you're gonna fire that guy who was consistently good. You're gonna find out whether was it the coach or was it something else? Was it the chemistry, the vibe,
Mm.
whatever it might have been? So Baltimore's really gonna have to find out here. Um,
Or
Pete
maybe it's
Carroll
like
getting
maybe it's like the Tony Dungy being fired from Tampa way
ooh,
back.
and then yeah, Gruden
You
comes in and wins
know,
Super Bowl. Yeah,
it's like they're trying to find their Gruden. But again, I don't think you're going to get a long term situation. You
no,
might get a guy that can win now or get them close. But that's hard. John has I mean he's been there what 20 years?
I mean he was a winner in college. He was the
Yeah.
blackout Super Bowl with Ray Lewis. Yeah, he was coach. I man, yeah, I don't know because you look at that talent on that Ravens team, you get maybe 2 or 3 more years with them.
Mm.
Then you got to blow it up
Yeah.
I,
realistically.
I don't know. Like I don't know. Like what out of all the available coaches now, like who is the act to follow it up? Like
I
to
think
me,
the
because
Vikings
like
Vikings defensive coordinator, I think that's a
Brian
big one.
Flores.
Mhm. I think
So
that's a
in
big
my
one.
head, like just because like for as long as I've known football, I've just known Ravens for defense. It's gotta only be between Robert Saleh and Brian Flores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leaning more towards Flores for real because he got a terrible deal in Miami too. So he's
That's
a
really all
fair.
they need. They just need defense.
yeah.
And they got players for it. I mean, Kyle Hamilton's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go over real quick, and then we'll talk playoffs because that's gonna be the bulk of the show. But let's look at each of these jobs. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'll sign right now to be their head coach. One being you could throw the Brinks trucks at me. I'm not signing. But let's start with Cleveland. Start with the Browns. How likely are you guys to sign that contract?
To Cleveland,
Yeah,
um, 10 is most likely, right?
yeah. 10. I'll sign right now. Give me $1. I'm in.
I'd say
Shit,
two.
3.
I'd say
Still gotta
two.
live. You still gotta live in Cleveland, so give me
Yeah,
a
that's
3.
the other thing.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you. I'll say a 2.5. I'll meet you guys in the middle. All right, Arizona.
Mm.
To me, that's another 2 or 3. I'm not
Honestly,
excited about that.
I would give that about a 6, just for like you get to live in Arizona, but also like I mean the young, it's like a fairly good young core. They just need a quarterback. Like I think if they actually end up with Fernando Mendoza, maybe they could be a little better. Like maybe Kyler
Yeah.
wasn't the answer at that point.
Maybe.
And the division is competitive, but they're older. You know,
Yeah.
those guys are gonna age up real quick. So
Mm-hmm.
there's
That's
room for
fair.
growth. I actually say
Oh,
that one's actually a little higher.
James Conner was hurt all season, so like he got him coming back, but also Trey Benson was hurt too, so like they went through a ringer of like 6 running backs in a season. So maybe if they can pull a good running back in the draft or like get some good reps out of Connor and like a committee type deal with Connor and Benson,
I'd say like an
he
8. I'd give it
quarterback.
an 8.
Okay.
If you're in
So
like
we're
looking for
not,
just a total like just starting from scrap, you'll give it like 3 or 4 years to just kind of build it up. Maybe less than that. I'm just thinking like you're waiting for Stafford to retire, you're waiting for Darnold to suck again,
Mm,
and you're waiting for the Niners to age out.
yeah.
that's not a bad call. You guys might have flipped me. Maybe I'll go up to a 4 now. You guys talked to me a little bit. All right, the Raiders, Vegas.
Jesus. I wouldn't touch it with a 5-foot pole.
I was about to say I'd give that a 2 straight up.
Yeah, Bo Nix is looking up. Like Denver's gonna be good for a while. Mahomes and the KC era is gonna be good again. They're gonna have a second wave. And then
Washed.
the Chargers, I wouldn't want to be in that division.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll say a 1 too.
I think they just like cursed. I don't know what's going on, but like they just at this point the Raiders are just a money laundering scheme. So count me out.
Davis,
It's
man.
Vegas. Who the hell wants to
Just
be in
one, baby.
Vegas? That just sounds.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's a 1. I either 0 or 1.
0. Yeah, you go 0. All right, the Falcons. I'll be honest. I would actually be kind of excited. Now, division's tough. 100% division's
No.
tough.
It's wide open.
But it's wide open. Yeah, I'm with you. But
It's
like,
wide
yeah, you got to
open.
go Bucks, but Baker's aging.
And
Carolina's
it's
on
wide
the
open.
rise up. I'll say a 6 for Atlanta.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that, and
I
especially
give it 8.
Bijan. Like you got
Yeah.
Bijan. This Kyle Pitts is starting to emerge
Drake
a little
London.
bit.
Kyle
I think you
Pitts,
could
yeah.
have fun. I think you could have fun there.
Defense is waking up.
I'd say a 6.
I think at the very least, the Falcons are a fun team. Like as far as like with Brandon and the fans, they can have fun. They just can't win while having fun. That's all it is. So I would.
I like it. Tampa Bay, also in the division, does not have a coach right now.
They're kind of like those guys are getting old
Kyle
too.
Bowles got fired.
Yeah, I believe so. Hold on.
Yeah,
Did I misread that? I might have misread
I didn't hear that. Let me see.
but I think Tampa.
No, he's still head coach. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know he was that big. Like I swear I remember him being like. I don't remember him being as round as Bruce Arians, but like now they keep showing these full body shots of him. I didn't know he was that big.
Yeah, he's big. I'm sorry. There was a lot of assistants. I just misread the headline. All right.
I think
Baltimore.
Tampa has good ownership, so I'd give Tampa a decent score too.
Yeah, if they fire Ted Bowles, yeah, I agree. All right,
Okay.
Baltimore. That's a 9 for me. As a Cincinnati fan too, like the pieces are there. You got to go win right now. You got 2 years to do it. I'll be a Gruden. I'll be a mercenary of someone else's talent.
Yeah, but that Gruden thing kind of fell apart. Like those.
I'm just here for 1 ring, baby. I'm here to get 1.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, I guess it depends on your personality. Like I wouldn't want the one and done. So I'd be looking at it like it's a 5. Like
Okay.
Like it sounds nice, but can we do it?
Hmm.
Yeah. High expectations coming into it. What he's thinking.
My fault. What did you say?
Baltimore.
Baltimore, where you at?
Oh yeah, that's a 9 for me.
9. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't remember like the last time Baltimore kind of sucked. Like I remember offensively, there was that time like Kyle Bowler was at the helm, but like they still had like the best defense in the entire at least in the entire AFC. So like this is a team that I personally have never seen like be bad, and so like it seems like one of those gimme jobs, you know.
Yeah. All right, last one. Tennessee.
Honestly, I give it a 6 for me.
Ooh.
I give it a 6. This is another, to me, this is one of those cases where, like, to me, it's not too far from Atlanta. You literally have all the pieces that you need, and you just have people around in the front office or in these coordinator roles that can't get right. Because I don't know, I forgot. Well, they have a coach now, but you remember at the beginning of the season, they kept changing play callers. So I don't know who's been calling the plays like these past few games. Were like they actually look cohesive, but it feels very similar to my team. So like I'll give them a 6.
Okay.
I wanted to look up DK's all-purpose yards this year, where he ended up.
DK Metcalf.
No, the one good guy on the Titans. Is it Chim DK?
Chig. Yeah.
I don't
Chig
know. I don't know his name.
Okonkwo. Chig Okonkwo.
No, it's Chim, or is it Chim?
Oh,
it's not.
Tamir
It's not
DK.
Dyke.
DK.
That is not how he
DK.
says DK. Chimir DK.
DK, yeah. My
There we
boy
go.
Elick Ayomenor was supposed to be the one, but out of Florida.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think he beat Darren Sproles' record, but I think he was knocking on the door. That's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
he
find.
was. No, they said he led in like a scrimmage yards or something. I don't
Here
know.
we go. Okay, he finished. I thought he had more than that.
I didn't know he had as many as he did. I hope they get rid
He
of
passed
Calvin
Tim
Ridley.
Brown, so he was behind. I don't know.
I hope they
It's
get
hard.
rid of
I can
Calvin
never
Ridley
find
off his play like this.
All this to say, that's exciting to have a rookie do that.
Yeah.
I think there's some excitement. I think also, if you look at the Titans' schedule, they face some tough defenses, and I do think their quarterback didn't look bad. Didn't look too shabby.
Yeah, Kim Ward looked pretty good.
He's okay. So, yeah, I'd say that one's actually a little better. I just still can't believe they did Braves that dirty though. I just feel like they'd be kicking themselves for years and be like, man, we haven't been good in 60 seasons. Remember when we had Vrabel coaching? It's like, why did we fire him? I feel like that's what it's.
Because they weren't they like at one point they were knocking on a playoff spot.
They were
Like,
in the
AFC. That year
AFC.
they fired him.
Were they in the AFC Championship?
No, McPherson hit a 55-yard field goal to put us in the AFC Championship against them.
Okay.
They had a 2-point lead.
And they fired Vrabel after that, didn't they?
Yeah, the season after that, yeah.
That's crazy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say a 6 too. All right, so I guess. Well, let's jump to college football real quick. Let's do our picks. It's almost halftime in the Ole Miss Miami game.
They went to the AFC Championship and lost to Kansas City in 2019.
Oh, thank you. 2019 and then 2021.
2019.
They lost to Cincinnati. And I think that's the closest they've been is those 2 years, the back-to-back years.
And yes, they did lose to Cincinnati.
Thank you. That one was good. That was our year. It's the only fucking thing Zach Taylor's ever done for us. All right, anyway. All right, Fitz, pull up the Miami Ole Miss graphic, will you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Miami's up 17-10, minute 24 left before halftime.
Verbo Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, I know.
What happened to Tostitos?
It hasn't been Tostitos in a while. But
man,
it should be.
Ridiculous, man.
I know. Nothing beat that logo.
What am I going to dip my in my salsa?
Y'all
I got my salsa for the Fiesta Bowl.
It was supposed to be 2 people holding a chip or some shit like that.
Can't dip Verbo in a Fiesta Bowl.
I don't like it. I'm with you, Fitz. I agree. All right, Ole Miss 3-point dog here. They're down by 7, almost halftime. Or sorry, they're down by 7 at halftime, almost at halftime. I'll pick Ole Miss to cover. They just beat Georgia. Miami just looked really good. You get coked out Michael Irvin on the sideline, put belt-ass trash cans. I think that brings him some juice. I don't know. The U might be back, boys.
Mm. Yeah, just give me Miami on this one. You got to support the ACC where they go. And apparently, on like the Ole Miss leaderboards, they were talking crazy about Miami. Oh, you
I'm
got
not surprised by that.
Sid the Sloth just got laid out. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw that. Said the sloth, Carson Beck. All right, so Devontae's taking the U Fitz.
I would take Miami.
To Miami too. How do you all feel about alumni coming back and just doing random shit like Michael Irvin?
I
I
mean,
love
it's
it.
Michael Irvin.
I love it too. Okay, good.
Because because I feel like with Miami, because they've had those consistent down years, people forget like their legacy. Like the other day, we were somebody put a tweet talking about thank you Duke Johnson, blah blah blah, and I went through that list. I was like, damn, I forgot they played. Somebody else I forgot they played for Miami is Lamar Miller, who
Oh my
was like
god.
a forgettable
Lamar Miller.
Lamar Miller. He wasn't a forgettable running back, but like I forget about him.
I wasted a
But
fantasy pick on him. That's all I remember.
yeah, that's yeah. So like we remember him through that, but like having apparently it's been a thing with a couple of colleges where they don't even let the old players come back. I forgot which team. Oh, LSU. Your boy Brian Kelly didn't want any of the old LSU players to come at all, which is I'm not sure what's that about.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think having those connections and like having that sort of mentorship helps out a lot. I mean, we looking at them in the CFP, so it did something.
Yeah, man. Like obviously completely different, but like when we'd have the alumni come back when I was coaching wrestling and stuff, and like for
Mm-hmm.
winter break or stuff, like you welcome them with open arms. A, it's good to see them, but also B, those older guys are like, man, enjoy it right now because
Right.
it goes away real quick, and like it just kind of gives that outside voice. Now you get Tyrann Mathieu or any of these old heads that have done really really good in the league. Like, hey, you want to do this? This is where it starts. Like it's like, come on, what
Mm-hmm.
better advice could you get there? So I'm with you. All right, let's talk about the Peach Bowl tomorrow
Chick-fil-A
night.
peach.
Can
Indiana
I
versus Oregon.
can I say like, do y'all remember there was a point where like yeah, there was a point where like bowl games matter, but you remember like we did have all these bowl games, but I remember when I first started watching football, like I could never tell like which bowl game was this is the big dog game. It's like they change the
Yes,
name of it
yeah.
all the time, but like the Peach Bowl used to be the CFP game, and apparently the CFP only came about in 2010, and I kind of hate it because this is kind of confusing. But that was just like something I had to get off my chest because right when I started watching football and got used to everything, people figured out like, oh, we can make money off of this, so they just like effed it up.
Yeah, I guess for our youngins, like if you don't remember the BCS championship, it would rotate between the Rose Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, Peach Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
Orange Bowl, and like every year one of those would be designated the national championship.
Oh, a
And now it's
sugar and cotton bowl, right?
Yep.
Sugar Income,
Weren't those the
right?
other
Yeah,
ones?
yeah. I can't forget those. So every year it rotate, and now they just use those as your playoff games. So it's how people make their money. Indiana 3.5 point favorite against Oregon. This is a rematch. Oregon lost a close one against Indiana early. I'm gonna take the Ducks. I'm gonna take an upset here. Maybe I'm an Indiana hater. I don't know, but I mean they look really good. They beat Ohio State, who's my favorite to win. I think it's hard to beat a team twice, especially Dan Lanning. Like I really love the way he coaches. Kurt Singh, maybe I like the way he coaches too, but there's just something about Oregon. I think there's a real chance here.
I'm gonna take the under in Indiana.
Ooh, under.
Signetti, that man is unshakable for real, and also I can't shake the fact that this is Oregon, and I see like I look at their stats, and all I really hear about is Dante Moore, Kenyon Sadiq. I think they have like a committee of running backs or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess like they actually have a notable defense, but Signetti, man, something about his mind. it's making me think he's going to go far with it. So I'm going to take the under in Indiana money line.
That man has lost 3 games in 4 seasons. Pretty impressive.
I got Indiana winning it all. I think this feels like this should be the national championship between Oregon and Indiana. I think both of these teams are stronger than the teams playing right now.
I kind of like that.
But Indiana,
I don't like that.
that O-line, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, them getting the Rose Bowl MVP, that was awesome. I guess technically the center did, but they pretty much gave it the whole position group. I thought that was fucking sick. Yeah, dude, they're good. I don't know. Something about Oregon, I feel like this is the year they get to the national championship. I don't know. It might be the year they bring it home, but we've never seen Oregon be clutch before. So
yeah,
they might be on something. All right, Fitz, we ready for NFL playoffs? Or you got
Oh,
something else?
baby, I'm ready. I'm so ready for this.
Cool.
got sick of talking about college for real.
Yeah, he did. But he did. You know what, Fitz?
I did.
Round of applause. You did good.
I did.
You were engaged.
I dabbled in it.
It was only 2 games, but I'm proud of you.
I'm just counting down. I'm like, when's it going to be over?
I fucking hate you. All right. Our 1 seed's going to buy here. For the AFC, Denver, NFC, the Seahawks. If you'd asked me at the beginning of the season, these are your 1 seeds. Say, what are you smoking? How much is it? Let me get some. Like I was shocked. Like, did I think they're both playoff teams? Maybe. 1 seed material? Hell no. Not like I didn't see it coming. Did you guys?
No, and I think we're gonna see a crazy playoff. Like I think our conference championships might be like a 4 seed and a 6 seed versus a 5 seed and a 7 seed. I mean, I think it could get crazy.
I love it too. I'm here for it. Okay. I guess let's start with the AFC. We'll go down. We'll go top from bottom. I know Texans and Pittsburgh. I think they technically play on Monday, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Not chronological order, but that's okay. Houston at Pittsburgh. I've been a hater all season long on Aaron Rodgers. I've been a hater on Pittsburgh all season long. But they're in the playoffs. They're the only AFC North team in the playoffs. I can't really hate them here, except I fucking will. CJ Stroud wins. I'm taking the Texans.
I said Texans. No real reason. Just I'm a strong believer in like both college and pros have proven that defense wins games. Like there's no reason that Minnesota should have won any games, period, this year, and yet they did. We see that Kirk Signetti, like his offense is very fundamental and his defense is very fundamental. And look where they are right now. Miami, they have gotten back to the U. Look at their defense right now. So with that in mind, I truly believe that the Texans defense right now is stronger than the Steelers defense. So somebody's got to go, and it's going to be the Steelers. Give me the Texans.
I love it.
I looked at a lot of these schedules this past week. I was blown away by the Texans schedule. And they're on a heater right now. They have 8 wins, 9 wins in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a 9-game win streak. And the last time they lost was to the Broncos. They lost 15-18. I mean, they're a sharp team. And they got all pros on each level of the defense. Texans are like one of my dark horses to make a deep playoff run. They're one of those 5 seeds that I think could make it to the conference championship. So sadly, I think Rodgers, I think his career could end against the Texans. I do think that could happen. I think their defense is tough. I think Rodgers is going to have his hands full. So I'm going to take the Texans.
We got a sweep of the Texans. I don't know if I showed this to you yet. CJ Stroud rookie card. That was one of my drunk pristine auctions before Lorenzo was born. I just get drunk and order random stuff.
Classic.
Those. Yeah, right. All right. Chargers at the Jags. Touchdown Jesus with the grill. Low key nice. I like it.
Oh no, that's wrong. That should be Chargers, Patriots, and
That's what I
Jags.
thought. I was about yeah.
It's
Oh,
Jaguars, Bills. This is an old.
that's a little
Oh, did
rusty.
I put the old one up there?
Dang.
Shit.
Is that
That's
an
all
old
about I
one?
was looking. It's
I'm
gotta
sorry.
be.
Week 18 playoff picture. Yeah, that would have been.
Oh, that's just the picture. I'm sorry, y'all. What's funny is it wasn't that far off.
Damn.
Like we had the one seed right,
Yeah. Okay. All
and
right.
we had the first game right. Sorry, it doesn't
Thank you.
delete the old photos,
It does it. Yeah, you got to go in there manually. Delete it.
which
Okay.
I found our intro buried down there too. So we have our
with the
outro.
outro.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Producer, look, flu game looking up for you. You
Full
better
game's
not
looking
42.
up. Fourth quarter.
All right, so this is in Duval. Touchdown Jesus with the grill. I still like it. I thought that was a really cool celebration. Like, and it's a cool thing for Jacksonville to kind of get their swagger. Like, people forget Jacksonville used to be a really good team. Like, Blake Bortles had them in the playoffs in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, they've had their
These guys
moments.
are not too far removed here, right? But this is Josh Allen. This is Buffalo. This is everything they've been grinding for, working for. They've had ups, they have downs. This team has been forged through fire. Give me Buffalo. I'll take Buffalo in a really good game. I like the over here too. Whatever it is, give me the over.
Yeah. Give me. I expect a better game than what I'm expecting. I have to say, Hacky, I expect another Bengals showing out of Josh Allen on this one.
That's fair. Yeah.
Jags will have some confidence going in, and Vegas gonna get that call, and Josh Allen will make some stupid plays where he just dumps it off to James Cook, and he becomes a hero, even though it should be James Cook. So, yeah, give me the Bills.
Yeah, I think it's funny because on paper I would pick the Jaguars, but the fact that Josh Allen is finally in a playoffs where there's no Mahomes, there's no Burrow, there's no Lamar Jackson. It's like their moment. It's the Bills' moment. It's never been more open than it is. And they got a tough draw with Jacksonville. I think that's a tougher. Like, they would have been totally fine with those other teams. But Jacksonville's the tough one. So I think it's going to be a really close game. I'm believing in Josh Allen and the Bills. I think they'll get it done. And I think the one thing they have over the Jags is playoff experience. They've been there. So those like playoff jitters or those mistakes that'll happen, I think the Bills could play a little bit cleaner game. So even though I think the Jags are alright, I think they're a better team. I think the Bills are going to win this one.
We got back-to-back sweeps, boys. This is going to be really good or really bad. Fitz, we might have to put another hundo on. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Chargers at New England. I kind of wish these were flipped. I'll be honest with you. I kind of wish Jacksonville was going against New England, Chargers against Buffalo. I just think those matchups for both of them would be closer instead of just having one close game with Jacksonville and Buffalo. I think
they're all going to be close.
I think New England minus 10. I think New England sets a message here.
No.
Yeah, I'll just take New England this on the money line straight up. Again, defense wins games and championships.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel, at the very least, has been there. So, like, on the defensive end, he knows what's going on. Drake May has found his pride. I don't think the Chargers defense can handle Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the close games that they did have, I'm not sure exactly, like, how they stayed close, but, yeah.
Can you name, what playoff teams has the Patriots beat this year?
Buffalo.
Yeah.
They beat them once.
Yeah.
And they beat the Steelers and the Panthers back in September. Or no, they lost to the Steelers.
They lost to them.
They smacked the Panthers. I just don't think they've played anybody. And I think everyone's like just... it's a great season for the Patriots. As we were talking about, like, if you, at the beginning of the year, would you have picked them to be in the playoffs? I don't know. I think the Chargers win this game.
Okay.
I think I trust Justin Herbert. I trust Jim Harbaugh. I think they got it. I really do.
Mm.
And I think it's kind of a rude awakening for Drake May's first playoff game. And I just find it fascinating that everyone's all in on the Patriots when they haven't really played. The proof's not in the pudding, so to speak. They beat Tampa Bay and everyone got real excited. They're not a playoff team. They beat the Ravens. Yeah. Guess what? The Ravens are a playoff team. Like, I think that's part of the hype is they've been hyped about this surprise team, but they haven't really. It's like, have they really shown it? And I guess this is my Skip Bayless. I don't think they've shown it. I guess I'll jump in there. I don't think they have. So, yeah, I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah, that's not a bad call, Fitz. But people have been saying all year. And you're right. But if games had gone different, Tampa is in the playoffs, right?
Or the
Yeah, fair. Maybe they knocked two playoff
Falcons.
teams out. Maybe
Right.
I don't know.
Ravens should have been in, but their kicker fucking shanked it. Cincinnati should have been in if we fired Zach Taylor. I'm just saying.
The Jets should have been in.
the entire like both pro football and college football, like for whatever reason, the playing field has been even. Like every game has been everybody's game.
Yeah.
Like even like NFC South, like that graphic I shared earlier, that's crazy to think about. And I don't even want to rest on that because I was like, the NFC East and the AFC was the AFC North.
North, yeah.
Yeah, but like this has been a down year. Like people used to be scared of them, and this has been the worst I've ever seen across the board for the AFC North. So I don't even know if it even counts for real, but it still happened, and it's kind of crazy to think. And that's what made me think about like all these Falcons lost. The worst Falcons loss was the blowout against the Panthers, and I don't even know what was going on with that game. Probably Vegas, but we'll never know. But like the rest of them were legit just kicks. And yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know. This is gonna be a fun playoff, so like maybe I'll actually watch it.
No, I love it. All right, let's move to NFC. You get the Rams at Charlotte. We know Rob's taking his Panthers. We know Fitz bet the house on the Panthers.
Yeah, but I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it.
Panthers beat the Rams earlier this year.
They did.
That's what scares me the most about this game for Carolina fans. It's hard to beat McVay twice, especially you're going to the playoffs where he opens up his bag of tricks. His tism really comes out to shine. He puts that puzzle piece down. Give me the Rams here to win, but I think it's a really good game.
They
also
said
the under if it rains.
They said the tickets are only $200. I say only like I have the $200, but that's not bad. But yeah, give me the Rams. Not to be a hater, but yeah, it's Matt Stafford in the playoffs. Like, for whatever reason, like Panthers did end up showing up pretty well, but I feel like the Rams lost these last two games to end up in this position. Like, we don't have to play the 49ers or the Eagles or the Packers or the Bears. Just give us the Panthers thinking like, oh, it's about to be sweet now. And then they go against the Seahawks, who they barely lost against last time, just to get into the playoffs. I think it was a setup. It was a scheme for the Rams to follow through on their scheme.
Kind of like that.
Yeah. I do think the 10.5 points is that I don't know why it's that high for the Panthers. It's going to be a one-score game. It's going to come down to the last drive. Panthers are a competitive team. I think they got their bad game out of the way when they played Seattle, because they played Seattle really well and they just shot themselves in the foot. But like I saw the coverage they had on JSN I thought was really a good game plan, and we have JC Horn. You can do that, so I imagine they have to do some of that with Nakua. We'll see if weather's a factor. I like the Panthers. I like putting the bet on them because it will be a one-score game. I don't know if the Panthers will win, but when it's plus 400 odds for a game that you think is going to be a one-score game, why the heck not? You know, I think that's where I'm sitting at. Is it's more like opportunity. Like Vegas says, well, the Rams are going to smack them. I don't think so. But I think the Rams probably win. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right, Niners at Philly. This is two teams where I feel like they both underachieved this year. A lot of people talking about them, but you got 49ers, okay, have been healthy, but then the whole Bears thing. I'll take the Eagles to win, but I don't think I'll touch it. I don't think I bet it.
I'm gonna take the Niners. I'm gonna fall into the NFC West domination. And also, there's really no reason for the Niners to win either, so I'm gonna take the Niners.
Philly is not playing like they're gonna repeat. I mean I think that's out of the question. They're just not playing like it. And the Niners are a tough draw. I actually give them a lot of credit. They're winning. They won without Brock Purdy. They won without Kittle. They won without who's there? Fred Warner. And they're getting a lot of these guys. I think they're all back basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another team that's been there. If I'm a betting man, I guess I'm back in it. I'm putting money on either the Bills get it done in the AFC or the Niners finally get it done in the NFC. I feel like that's how it's shaping up. And I feel like the Niners they have everybody back. Christian McCaffrey is trying to get to a Super Bowl again. Did he go? Because he went the first time and they lost. They have the pieces to do it. And it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter that they're not the hot team. You know, the hot team. Niners are in it. And they know what it takes to get there. So I think the Niners should be a heavy favorite, and they're not. And I think that makes them even more dangerous. So I'm taking the Niners.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. The game that Fitz is all jacked up about, Saturday's game, Packers at Packers at Chicago. You split the series this year, the one loss coming to overtime. Fitz, persuade me and Devontae one way or another here.
Well, in the Caleb Williams era, all 4 matchups between the Packers have come down to the last play. That's what I keep saying. I wouldn't expect anything different. I think it comes down to the last play. Bears are competitive. I think it could be like, it may not be the shootout that San Fran Chicago was, but I think it could be a bit of a shootout. I think the Packers' best game plan is to air it out and to trust Jaden Reed. I think Matthew Golden is a key. That I think he might be our best kept weapon that we haven't unleashed yet.
Is he like better? Like,
yeah. He's ready. No, he's ready.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to need some big plays. It may even be similar to like that wild card against Dallas when they were the 2 seed and we were the 7. We just came out firing. So I think that's our best game plan, is to be aggressive. And especially not having Parsons, we kind of have to change our identity a little bit. I think we were more conservative on offense. I think now we need to be a little more. We need to have an air attack. So I don't know. And the thing about the Packers is, just when you had us figured out, we lost all our pieces, and now we're gonna try to make a run with this like renewed identity or a new identity, or we're trying to figure out. Could be a disaster, or we could get hot. You never know. But this one's tough because I could see them losing just because of the circumstances of the year. I could also see them smacking that ass. I could see Jordan Love throwing 5 touchdowns against this shitty defense.
Damn.
Yeah. This is something Devontae's been saying all these playoff matches. Defense.
Mm-hmm.
You look at this matchup.
Bears rely on turnovers.
Yeah.
Like, they rely heavily on turnovers. And they got pass rushers, but I don't know.
Packers ain't got his Sweat, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's tough. He's the guy.
tough.
He's the guy we
Yeah.
got to stop. But
Wait,
If Brock Purdy can put on a show like he did, I feel like we could do something.
yeah. Shout out Fayetteville, but give me. I've been thinking about this game, and I don't know. Like now that the Bears have somehow found a running game, it's been getting kind of weird.
They got two good running backs.
I'm not sure. Jersey boys. Well, one is from Jersey, one is from Philly. Same thing.
Rutgers.
But yeah, Kyle Monangai or whatever. That's why I think that's also why like they put up numbers like that in Philly or whatever. But I don't know what's going on with Rome Odunze, but I think it has something to do. Well, not I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on with it. But like now that Luther Burden has come into his own, now teams have the game plan for him. Like he shot out for real. I'm expecting a pretty good game. I'm expecting Jordan Love to have to take some reps to get back into the habit. So just like with the Jags game, I think they're going to do well in the first half, and then Jordan Love going to come back and put belt the ass a little bit. But then it's going to be like some crazy shit happening in the fourth, which leads to the Packers winning on a kick.
Oh God, I hope not.
Your heart can't take it right now. You got to get that cold out. Yes.
I want to win on a Trayvon Diggs interception.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
How the hell did we get him? He didn't like tear his ACL, did he? Like what happened?
Bro,
what?
Apparently the story is that the team told him when they played the Commanders, because you know he's from the DMV area, he was like, I want to stay with family. And they were like, no, get your ass back to Texas. And he stayed anyway, and he wasn't with family. He was at a Shy Glizzy concert, and the pictures up on
Shy Glizzy.
Yeah. So then you remember, like, I guess he was so embarrassed to say, like, oh man, I got caught telling the lie because another man took a picture in a matching fur jacket. And you remember he said something about like he messed up his leg trying to mount a TV. Why the hell are you trying to mount a TV if you're rich? Like, get a projector or something. That's how we knew he was lying.
Yeah.
Was Sly Glizzy in that? He was in that group. They did the "She See Money All Around Me."
Yeah, that was
like I'm the man. Yeah, that was Sly Glizzy. His verse was trash on that, by the way. Why would you ever go to that concert?
Yeah, he was switched. I'm balling. I'm fucking awesome. Oh, bitch, keep calling. That was another one. But hey, it's a DC fan. It's not DC thing is not meant for us to understand. Okay. So, yes, this man put his job in jeopardy over Shock Glizzy.
We'll take him. I'm pretty sure that cat led the league in interceptions like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I think so.
All right, I'll take the Packers. You guys sold me. I'll take Green Bay here.
All right. Boom. Just Good like job. That. Playoff picks.
Oh. I guess now we got a random question, right?
Yes, sir.
Before we do, we got to give a shout out to one of our own, Mr. Devontae. He popped the big question. She said, yes, that a baby.
My husband did almost.
Almost. I love it, man. Congrats, brother.
Yeah, good way to start the year.
Yeah, man. You did it at the Chinese Lantern Festival. Look good, man. You did good.
I should have sent you a picture. Wait, did I send it? I didn't send the picture. I should have sent it so you could put it up on the graphic or whatever. But yeah, it was funny because like at the we took a picture and like basically it was just like a little microcosm of community. Like you just tell the person behind you to take the picture for you. So the girl behind us didn't know what was going on. She just knew we wanted a picture. So I was like, you know, it would be pretty cool next year. And she was like, what if we bring my dog Crash? Like, you can't bring pets in there. She was like, what if he sneak Crash in there? I was like, yeah, that would be cool, but it would be better if I bring you back as my wife. And she was like, what the fuck? And then I got on the knee and she was shocked. Like, what are you doing? Like, and like she kind of stepped back because she was like, "This isn't real. This isn't real." Blah blah. blah. So
Dude, that's sick, man. Congrats.
That's fun.
yeah,
Scale 1 to 10. How nervous were you?
I wasn't nervous at all. So it was funny. So like that entire day, like I knew how everything was going to go. I didn't think I was nervous. I was just in the bed, like killing or whatever. But I noticed I didn't get hungry all day, like which means I didn't eat all day. And so then after I asked her, and she said yes, I was hungry as hell. Like we went to my parents' house before to eat, and like I was barely eating. And we got home. That was another thing too. Like after I proposed, it was weird how like normal life was. Like we just went home. That was it. But then I was like hungry as hell. I was like, why am I so hungry? I only ate like 3 meatballs at my parents' house. I didn't realize I was so. Externally, I wasn't. Internally and in my gut, yeah, I was nervous. But
That's awesome. Congrats, man. I'm proud of
thank
you.
you.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a random question.
Oh, we were talking about Shot Glizzy.
Oh God.
If you had, who was the most obscure artist that you would skip? It's easy to skip work, whatever. But like, who was the most obscure artist you would miss out on money for?
Oh,
Okay.
alive right now, right?
Alive or dead, to be honest.
Oh, dude, that's tougher.
Like think of like obscure, like somebody, like it's a concert. It's one of those concerts where like, yo, I gotta go. But if you told somebody else about it, you would have to explain them.
Yeah. I had this happen to me this summer. There was like, because we have like a Riverside concert series, and Hoobastank was performing. And like you just show up. You just show up, and I was set to leave to North Carolina, and I was like, Hoobastank's not good enough for me to like stick around. I'm just gonna head out. But it was like that. I was like, who would be the band that I stick around? That I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll wait another day. I'll postpone my flight. I feel like that's what you're asking. Like who would you break an appointment for?
Yeah. So
Hoobastank is not it for me. I found that out this summer.
They are not the reason.
I was like, no, they are not. They are not the reason, literally. I think it's like 5 for Fighting, though. I think that's what I actually said. I was like, if it was 5 for Fighting, they were like a little bit better than Hoobastank.
Somebody played like one of their songs. Like I saw somebody, it might have been you, I don't know, but somebody brought their name up, and I was like, I remember seeing that name specifically on TV. So I had to go on Spotify and figure out like what is their most streamed song. Or I still didn't know it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
but it was there one of their songs on a TV show or something?
I can't remember. Their biggest one was that the 16 there's still time for you. Time to love town. It play on the radio all the time. I'm dun, for a moment.
That's them?
Yeah. That's
okay.
them.
Yeah, that's a commercial song.
I always liked. They have a song called "Chances" that I like a lot. They got another one I like. I can't remember.
All right.
Who's y'all?
Mine. So like for this person, way back in the day in undergrad, this person had a concert. Do y'all remember Cherub? Doses
and Mimosas.
Not them. So like I went to a Cherub concert because the guy that I was a super fan of was opening for them. So I went to the Cherub concert and watched the opening act perform, and I left. But like at the time, it didn't register. Like this is Cherub. I should have just stayed, but I wasn't in my party scene now. But the person, and it was random. But I think it was because they had a song together at the time. But this guy named Forte Bowie, I think he just goes by Forte now, but he's more known for like his songwriting and producing. Yes, I would absolutely miss out on some bread to go see Forte Bowie perform again. The guy's talented, so
man, it's good. Man, missing out my shirt. That's crazy, Devontae.
Yeah, like I dead ass like walked out. I saw Forte perform, and I was like, "All right, y'all have fun with Cherub." And then the following year, when I started like going to the house parties more, and they
Yeah.
kept running back doses and mimosas like every time, I'm like, but then like it grew on me. I'm like, "Oh, this is hard a little bit." Even to this day, I can just hear the the bass and stuff in it, and like be halfway drunk and high and shit.
Yeah, in the basement. Ah, dude.
Yeah, I was like, at the time, I probably could have just saw them. I think I only paid like $25 for the ticket.
Dude, it's freshman year they came to App, and I think tickets were like 20, $25 too. And like, yeah, that shit was fun. They were fun. They were a good time. I can't remember the opening act. I don't think I even saw the opening act. I think I'm late. They were good.
Mm.
I don't know, man. Like the only guy that came to mind that a lot of people don't recognize, or they might recognize but they couldn't name like a song, was Boozy, like Lil Boozy. I would drop a bet.
That man will perform for free.
Yeah, dude. He'd be fun as shit. He was supposed to come to Orange Pill when I was in high school, and something happened. I don't know, and I missed. Like he didn't come, or when we rescheduled, I wasn't able to get there. But that was the one time I was like, damn. Like I wish I would have seen him.
Yeah, my fiance said like he's from Shreveport, Louisiana, but he used to be in Charleston all the time. Like just ran like even though he wasn't performing, he would just be there performing at like back to school jams and stuff. Like he was there so much. But also like if you've heard people from Charleston talk and people from Louisiana talk is about the same. So I guess like if he doesn't feel like going all the way to Louisiana, he just hits Charleston. He feels just as at home.
It's a little piece of home, yeah. That's funny.
Like him and Webby.
Oh, Webby's a good one too.
Webby's funny.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, good question, man. Good job, boys. Good episode. Good job, producer Fitz. Flu game in the books. You did it.
Yeah, getting better.
Mark McNasty. Mercer said Miami's defense is too real.
Yeah, sorry, I need to start reading those comments.
Yeah.
I forget that's a feature.
We get so many of them, so it's hard to stay on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami's defense does look really good. Ole Miss, though, their defense does not too shabby either. But yeah, 17-13. Good luck. All our bets. I think we put a little money on Houston. Put a little money on who's our other one?
You never know. You never know.
I can't remember those. We'll sprinkle some money. Fitz, you and Kovac, I pray you make some good bread here, man. You get to retire in Guatemala.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think the Panthers are gonna make it interesting. So keep us on our toes.
For sure.
Keep us on pause. Good job. Good episode, Fitz. Play the outro. Good job.
Boom. How do I play that? Here we go.
Hit my music.
My whole life is like a nightmare, and my dream girl been annoying me like man drunk we rock.
Oh,
that watch yeah. No, I got lots of options. I throw the bird food out, they fly. This shit is dope, it's not surprise. Before they got kicked, it's not for box. I'm in a Batmobile like Gotham, bitch, I'm a wolf, I'm not no pop. It's that level up, turn a ratchet bitch in a bougie. Suited up like a mob boss, I can turn a wife to a groupie. Booted up in a lamb chop, throw a honey ball off and booby. Motion picture, not a short film, my whole life is a movie.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did you make that?
That's hard.
Like that? Nah, I stole that first.